2-3, lights out. That brought us many titles, brother. It's good to see you.
My boy. Now I gotta ask you. I know it's gonna be hard, but once we see this match for tag team championship, it's gonna make us want to go hit somebody with the Canadian flag. We can't do it tonight, dog.
Well, you know, I've been retired since 2013. It's stated in the record books. My last matches with the late great Balls Mahoney. He was a hell of a guy, and you know, we specialize in tag team wrestling. But I got to say, when you and I went our separate ways, it was so weird not having you there, brother, because I was so used to you being there for me to tag out to or somebody to have my back. Nobody ever replaced Whip Dog as my partner. A couple have tried, but brother, nobody came close to you.
I appreciate that. But let's start to Jordan to announce the match, man. Go ahead, Jay.
Coming out to the ring right now, the great Akuma in the ring, the great Tiger outside the ring, two of the most entertaining and hard-hitting individuals you will see in professional wrestling. They are your tag team champions. Steven, they dethroned the year-long reign of Studio 86 in December at Wintermania. A stronghold was held on those tag belts. The Great Ones took it, but they are in for a massive challenge tonight.
Well, what did you say they were? Studio
86 previous champions.
Well,
These
Studio
are the Great
86,
Ones.
they never got a chance to get in the ring with the Canadian Bad Boys, but in order for somebody to hold a tag title for that long, prestigious length of time, they had to be great. Now, I'm not familiar with these guys, but they look like that they can hold their own, so I'm just going to sit back and let their actions speak for them.
Well, I hate to cut you guys off. Welcome to Mount Crushmore.
Now, while we sit here talking about our past and going to historical lessons, you got a connection
It's
to these
my
guys.
time to talk about my past. Yes, it has been alluded on several times that I have dabbled in ringside managing. I ran a stable. That stable was very decorated. We held multiple championships at the same time, and I got to spend time alongside these two while they were cutting their teeth, these brothers. The mighty Bojack, the Dean of Mean, Caesar Asher. These are the two of the baddest individuals you will ever see in a wrestling ring. And I won't lie, I may get a little bit of pushy backstage to get them out here.
Now, they look good. Them are some big old strong boys, but they're young, man. Do you see the experience in the ring with these guys?
They are young. They are young.
The great
They're young.
Akuma, the great Tiger, that's like 138 years in
Give or take.
Tiger.
They are young. They are arrogant, but they know when to turn it on. And let me break them down real quick. In the red with the mohawk, that's the Caesar Asher, the Dean of Mean, the older brother, the mighty Bojack with the braids, the younger brother. This is the Den. Welcome to Mount Crushmore.
Now, Steven, looking at these two new guys right here. Looking at them, what do you see, man?
Well, if I may speak frankly, Steven S. Dot Summer has not impressed. Interest is one thing, but being able to back up your walk is something else. I've seen plenty of tag teams in my time in the ring. They had to walk, but when it came down to it, they couldn't talk the talk. So you said these are your guys. So far, the walk doesn't impress me, brother. It's what they do in the ring that impresses me.
See, that's my guy right there talking to you. That's my dog.
I can respect it. I can respect it. Nothing flashy. You're going to see a lot of fists. You're going to see a lot of slams.
Now, I'm glad you said that. But what about the great Tiger, the great Akuma? They are flashy. They're over the top rope. They flying high. How is that contrast going to work in the ring for the Dean?
And we did see Tiger was speaking to his deity, the greatest of tigers, and that tiger told him one member of the Great Ones, Tiger or Akuma, needs to find their dark side.
I'm going to tell you, Steven, we teamed up a lot. Did you ever have to go into your dark side, man, when we teamed up?
Well, I remember a couple of times where it seemed the dark side came to us, but sometimes you have to be able to go there to get the job done. So let's see which of these guys will channel into their dark side to get this done. And there's the fisticuffs going.
I didn't know the great Akuma was a Queen fan. That's good to know.
Hey, right.
Hard in the corner goes Akuma. Oh, wait a second. The veterans, as you mentioned earlier, Whip Dog, firing them back here now. And are we going to see Class B in session here? We're going old school, boys.
Yes, sir. And you already see those educated feet by the great Akuma. Wait a minute. He talked about walking that walk and talking that talk. Well, they're going to walk that tightrope right now. Oh, man.
Ooh, and Akuma
Well, they're
dropping a
definitely
knee
walking
there.
the walk, and they're definitely talking the talk right now.
Indubitably.
Now, my man in the red, what's his name again, Jordan?
This is the Dean of Mean, Caesar Asher.
Well, he's a
Let's
dean
drop
to get his
headbutt.
butt whooped right now because the
Well,
great Tiger is taking it to him.
It seemed like Caesar's reign will be over real quick if he doesn't get it together.
You ain't lying.
I appreciate the reference, Brutus.
Or Brother Brutai. Brother.
Nice lock. Akuma now firing off massive kicks to the midsection.
Now, what are they doing already? I talk about it all the time. They're cutting the ring off. Great Akuma is not letting him get anywhere near the big fella because you
No.
want to keep the big man out of the ring.
Indeed, as soon as Caesar attempted to make a tag, Akuma quickly pivoted him and brought him back into the Great One's corner.
And one thing about Akuma, every move he does is calculated, dog. He does not waste any movements in that ring.
No, he is a Sherlock Holmesian style fighter. Every strike is purposeful.
I used to be called Inspector Gadget in the ring, but yeah, Sherlock Holmesy.
Is that true? He called himself Inspector Gadget?
Well, it seems like his inspections gadgets are working right now. And the key for victory is to keep the big man outside the ring. If Akuma and White Tiger want the victory, then they're going to have to keep the big man outside.
Nice back elbow there from Great Tiger, laying into Caesar Asher. And you got to wonder if maybe this is a little bit of nerves here for the young boys from Mount Crushmore.
You're right, because listen, this is their big match. They got a title shot in their first match here in SCW. They got to show us something. And I'm going to be
Tiger
honest,
boots!
I don't know what they're showing us right now, dog.
I have faith in these boys. They will bring it around when you least expect it. Nice triangle choke to
Nice
apply
triangle
from Tiger.
choke. Very nice triangle choke. But, they're not the Canadian bad boys, so,
Would you been the one to do it or would a whip?
well, we wouldn't have to do that because in Canada, we let our wrestling skills represent. And I do believe we actually would have probably whipped when you say this match should have been over within 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah, exactly. 3 in Canadian talk.
Yeah.
Well, after a little outside interference from the mighty Bojack, Caesar Asher now firmly in control. But if I was Caesar, if I was at ringside with these two like I used to be, I'd be telling him to tag in your brother, tag in Bojack, catch your breath.
And that's the thing. He's been in there a good 3, 4, 5 minutes already, man.
He definitely needs to tag out. He needs to get the fresh man in there.
He's looking good right now, man, but there you go.
And I will say, much like Tiger and Akuma, these two also do have experience in singles action. They are not just tag guys. They can go on their own, so they're used to those longer matches. But they do need to get those quick tags, and I'm glad to see
The big
Bojack
man throwing
in.
the fisticuffs.
Now, Jordan, I want to ask you about this guy, Bojack. He's throwing them blows to the face. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say what you say I say every time John Tay's out there. But what do you know about how strong this man is, bro?
This man has lifted up the likes of guys 6'10", 450 pounds, and slammed them to the canvas. What is Bojack setting up for? Backing it up.
Oh, my gosh.
And
Can you
that's a
say
concussion
ouch?
waiting to happen.
That might be it. I ain't never seen the Great Tiger get splat like that. He looks like a Chinese food buffet right now.
Vader-style bomb from Caesar Asher.
That was somewhat impressive.
But did you notice what he did? He did it from the bottom rope. So it was quick momentum splashing right there. I like that.
Yep.
Okay, you're right. Your boys might be showing me a little something. We might be getting locked into the den right now, bro.
The brothers from Mount Crushmore just needed to shake off these first match nerves. They know who they're in there with.
Mount Crushmore.
Mongolian-style chop from the mighty Bojack.
Now, Stephen S., what would you do with a guy like Big Bojack if you had him in the ring, man?
Well, Normally, I would leave that to you.
Okay.
But
Valid.
if I, Stephen S. Dot Summers, was in the ring with Jackson,
Wait a minute, the claw.
I definitely would have to take him off his feet, and I would have to take off a body part. You know, you keep a big man off his feet by taking off one of his wheels. You take out a wheel, the man's no good.
And that is something I'm surprised we haven't seen from Tiger. He has not been focusing on the legs of Bojack. It's exactly what I would do too, Steven.
Bojack can't get up. Tiger can't get up
Yeah,
yet.
you're right. He did attempt a Tiger Claw, but to no avail. More tag team action from the brothers,
What is
using
this?
his brother as a weapon.
That was
No, we never did that before.
We never did that,
I'll
but
give him
it
that.
was kind of innovative.
Yeah.
But then again, you know, in Canada, something like that would just be so crisp and fluent.
Facts.
I guess they heard me. They're trying to take out a body part.
Now, let me ask you this,
It'd be
Jordan.
wise to listen.
Let me ask you this. He's taking out the arm, though. Now, we know he has educated feet, but why would you go after the arm instead of the legs?
I mean, Tiger's got claws, Whip Dog.
Very true, very true.
I
very
think
true.
taking out any limb from Tiger is a wise move. That's just one less weapon he's got.
I've never really seen Tiger in a state like this where he ain't even fighting back, bro. He's just getting smacked up.
Oh, and
He's
Caesar
trying to muscle him
muscle
up.
him up there. There he goes. Those ropes are getting a little slippery. And let's see what Caesar has in mind.
You know, people have been asking me already, Stephen Summers, are you coming back? Stephen Summers, are you going to get back together with the great Whip Dog? Well, I'll say this, in wrestling, anything is possible. But you never know.
Thanks.
Let's see if the white guy, white dragon, white tiger can.
Oh, man.
Tiger crossbody. And I do
He
believe
needs to
there was a
make
bite involved there to
He
get
needs to
Asher
make the
off of
tag
him.
for Akuma. He needs to make the tag for Akuma right now.
If he makes this tag, this whole place is going to go crazy. The whole kudos, they might hear it all the way through Taylor.
You're
Yeah.
right. When Bojack gets in, they are going to cheer for him. You're absolutely correct.
Are you going to have
Jack.
me straight down the middle or what?
I thought that's what you were saying. So cheering for Bojack.
Said Akuma. Watch the
Maybe.
playback.
And there comes
And
the tag.
here's
Here
the
comes
hot
Akuma.
tag.
Here comes Bojack. Akuma is
He can't
fresh.
take Bojack off his feet.
Oh, but his
own
brother
partner-
can help
Yes,
out.
sir.
Miscommunication. Oh, attempting, setting up for that Sambo-style Uranagi. Oh, wait a second. Spinning side slam backbreaker. Here comes the clothesline.
He almost took my
The
man
referee
Akuma
needs to
head
get
off.
control- the referee needs to get control of this match.
Indeed, blocks it. Wait a second, Bojack looking for the stunner. Stunner on Akuma, new tag, or
Is
stunner on
this-
Tiger.
Is Jason
It
Patrick
looks like
even
they're going to
count?
have new champs. They need
Ref,
to
you gotta
follow
get in
up.
order.
They need to follow up. They definitely need to follow up. Now's the time they need to gut check themselves. If those are your boys, you need to tell them to gut check themselves
their moment.
and get it
Here
together.
it comes.
There's too much time being wasted right now.
Caesar Asher moving into the, oh, we're set. I didn't think we were going to go for this today. This is not what I expected. Wait a second, the mist! The mist from Akuma! Jason Patrick missed it! Caesar moonsault!
Big moves. Somebody missed it.
He missed the moonsault.
Shot to the head! Look at the mist running down the chin of the great Akuma!
Running out of chin.
Pause.
Armringer double strike! Akuma legal. Bojack missed it. He has no idea. And
Big
whip.
And the White Tiger and Akuma have showed they didn't waste the time. Unlike your guys did, they wasted too much time celebrating. Guys,
Did you hear the alarm going off? The place is going crazy. Great Tiger, Great Akuma, still your tag
Guys,
team champion.
lesson number one thing the Canadian bad boys always say, when you have the opportunity to get the win, don't showboat, you go for it. Am I right, Whip?
I totally agree, baby.
And Whip, we saw the mist being used by Akuma for the first time here in SCW. That's a double whip. Not only is that Akuma going to the dark side, but that is a message to TAU, the theory of Asian unity. We didn't talk about him in this match. I didn't want it to be about it.